Hello and welcome to DXT TV. I am DXT Hobo, and today in this series we'll be playing FM22, but with a bit of a twist. We're going to go back in time to the year 2002 and fast forward through each season, and just to see if the teams on the game matched up with what they did in real life. So, without further ado, let's go. Okay, we'll start off here as unemployed. I don't want to influence any decisions. Hats off to Chevron, who made this, or SHMEVON, sorry, if I pronounced your name wrong, I do apologise. But I will put a link in the description below if you do want to play this save. We'll start with the Prem. Let's go to the Prem. Let's see how this works. Okay, so looking here over here, obviously how he's got it to work is he's just had to input some data to make it work. This is the one we want to focus on, though, 2002-2003. Man United are the current holders. So who's in the Prem? We've got Arsenal, Villa, Birmingham, Blackburn, Bolton, Charlton. Normal faces, you've got Chelsea, Everton, Liverpool there, Leicester there, obviously they was. Leeds are up here now. Well, they are up here now anyway. Middlesbrough, Portsmouth. Okay, so familiar faces, some have stayed in the season. Let's look at the clubs anyway. Let's go through each individual club. Let's look at Arsenal. So, obviously Wenger's the manager. They are still at Highbury. Yeah, Highbury. Old stadium now, as you can see. 1913 it was built. Let's have a look at the players. Okay, so go to the very top. We've got Patrick Vieira. We have Thierry Henry. A lot of money. Thierry Henry's not worth that much money. Okay, I thought he'd be worth more than that. He's 25, but okay, Thierry Henry's there. So Campbell, Lundberg, Ashley Cole, Perez, Silva, Clichy's down here. Kolo Toure, Loran. We have Fabregas, Edu. This is the year just before they've done the Invincibles, so this is a good team. This is a good foundation for Arsenal. Got Bergkamp down here as well. Let's notice Bergkamp. Keown, Martin Keown's down there. You called him Michael Keown. Who was Michael Keown? Who is at the bottom of this list? Who did they want to sell? Jens Lehmann as well. Jens Lehmann, top goalkeeper for them. Okay. For some reason, yeah, it's like it filters. It literally just puts it not for sale at the bottom. I don't know why, but there we go. Should be at the top, really, their best player. They got Pennant as well. There's no Pennant as well there down there. So yeah, so good team, very good team. Let's go to Villa. So we've got Vassell, we've got Gareth Barry, Cahill. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. Peter Crouch. Who's he on loan to? Norwich. Okay, on loan to Norwich though. But worth a lot of money. 29 mil. Apparently this is the game for a big striker, so you never know. He's only 22, so he's got a career ahead of him at the moment. Who else? Let's go down the bottom of this list. Champagne. Wow, look at these players here. Good players. Good players down here. No one they don't want to sell, so they're open to offers for everyone. Let's go down to the next one. We've got Birmingham, we've got Upson, Carter, Robbie Savage. Jesus, 28 Robbie Savage down here. Damian Johnson, Cisse. Is there anyone not want to sell? De Gary and Cunningham. Okay, two players. They're quite old, so a bit strange. Don't want to sell them. But okay, we'll move. Was that Lennon? That's the Aaron Lennon. No, I thought it was Aaron Lennon down there then. Never mind. Okay, so next one. Okay. So we've got Barry Ferguson. I'm trying to think any big number players. These are a lot big money though for Ferguson. I'm not going to go through everyone. I'm just going to have a little look. Not for sale. Dwight York. You've got Brad Friedel, understandably. Not wanting to sell them. Let's have a look. Next one. JJ Okocha's playing. No, not big money for him. Not big money. Kevin Nolan's. Campo. Jaskalainen. Anyone they don't want to sell? A lot of money though, these players. A lot of money. No one they don't want to sell. But let's move on. Charlton. So we have Scott Parker, we have Paul Koscielny, we have Colton Cole. Who else? Anyone else we got down here? No one I don't want to sell. So foundation, not too bad of a team. Couple of Scott Parker, a lot of money for Scott Parker. Big money for Scotty Parker. Got Chelsea. They've got Goodachini, Cole, Terry, Crespo, Veron, Gallas, Makaleli, Duff, Hasselbank, Mutu, Lampard, Good Johnson, Wayne Bridge. Jesus, the list goes on. Good, a lot of players here. Good Johnson's down here as I would have seen. Hoof is down there. Let's have a look. Not for sale. Desai, 34 years old, but I think he was a bit of a beast back then. Understandable. Okay, let's go down. Everton. Wayne Rooney's at Everton. 17-year-old Wayne Rooney. Snap him up. Cheap player. Yobo. You got Hibbert. McFadden. Jeffers is on loan they brought in. Yeah, on loan from Arsenal. Who else? So anyone they don't want to sell? Nigel Martin. Okay, Nigel Martin, goalkeeper. Fair enough. Don't want to sell him. So Anthony Gerrard's there as well. Young players. Young players. Next one. Who we got? Fulham. Got Sean Davis. Not bad money for Sean Davis. Sahar. Louis Sahar. Good player from them. Louis Balmorte. Or Louis Balmorte, I should say. Not Louis Balmorte. Who else we got? Anyone they don't want to sell? Pembridge and Van der Sar. Van der Sar. He's old now though, Van der Sar, but they don't want to sell him. Not for sale. Okay, next one. Leeds. Alan Smith. Duca. Got Milner. Paul Robertson. Aaron Lennon. Scott Carson. Jeez, some of these players. Andy Keogh. Anyone don't want to sell? Not particularly. David Batty's down there. Let's keep going. Let's have a look. Leicester City. Got Tommy Wright, who they've loaned out, I believe, on loan at Brentford. He's their most valued player and he's on loan. Okay, very strange move from them, but hey ho. Paul Dickoff. Anyone I don't want to sell? Andy King. So you've got Ian Walker, another goalkeeper that I don't want to sell. Strange keepers, not wanting to sell the keepers. Okay, Liverpool. Michael Owen, Viduka, Gerrard, Kuhl. The list goes on. Diouf, Heskey. Okay, wait, what? Really? 105 mil pairs. It'd be interesting to see what he can do. We'll see what he can do. Heskey. Anyone I don't want to sell? Who's on the list don't want to sell? No one. Okay. I'm surprised seeing Liverpool having so many low players, but then like you think about it, they only recently just come back, I suppose. So sorry, my head's in a big mess at the moment. So we'll move anyway. Yeah, it's a bit. I remember Joanna Risa. That is an old name. Danny Murphy as well. I just noticed as well. Jamie Carragher, 25-year-old Carragher. So you can play with Carragher. Look at that. Here we go, Liverpool. Next one, City. Alright, so this is before City got bought out. So City have not been bought out yet. We've got Anelka, Michael Johnson, Sean Wright Phillips, Robbie Fowler's at City, Trevor Sinclair, Bradley Wright Phillips is down here as well, Richard Dunn. Who else is not for sale? Steve McManaman, 31 Stephen McManaman, not for sale. Don't want to sell him. They don't want to sell the old players. They want to keep them. Okay, next. Who we got next? Man United. Okay, this should be interesting to see. Okay, Ruud van Nistelrooy, 27 years old. Look at that valuation. 397 million. Ridiculous. Now, Paul Scholes, Rio Ferdinand, Ryan Giggs, John O'Shea. Ronaldo just joined, 18 years old. Let's have a look. Is his history on there? Or is it just... Let's have a look at his history. Has he got a history yet? Obviously, this is still the same by the looks of it, yep. So began his career in 2000. Okay, so his history is slightly different. Biography, yeah, that's part of his biography. Here we go. So, yes, obviously, this is in the future. Well, I suppose in the future, but yeah, that did happen till later anyway. Obviously, it's about how the game has to work, I suppose. Nicky Butts, we've got Gary Neville's down here. Darren Fletcher, Solskjaer, now the was manager. Wes Brown. Anyone I don't want to sell? Fabian Barthez. Again, another keeper. They're not selling, and Roy Keane as well. Big players, but I would have assumed Ryan Shawcross as well. There's no Shawcross, 15 years old. Johnny Evans as well. But yeah, look, that's a big money for not. They don't want to sell him. But who's going to buy him? Who's going to buy him? Tim Howard, Wes Brown, Phil Neville. No, can't forget the Phil. Can't forget the Phil. Right, next. Who we got? Oh, wrong way. Middlesbrough. So we got Juninho. Not too much money, but not too bad. Danny Mills is obviously on loaned in. Stuart Downing. George Boateng. Anyone else? No names are coming out at me here. Not for sale. Gareth Southgate, Gareth Southgate is not for sale. The now England manager is not for sale. Wow, that's quite amazing seeing that. Alan Wright, yeah, quite amazing seeing that. Let's go. Let's carry on. United, or Newcastle United again before they've been bought out. Shay Given, Kieran Dyer, Jonathan Woodgate, Craig Bellamy, Jermaine Genius. Big names. Loire is at Newcastle. I thought it'd be worth more. I'm not gonna lie, I thought Loire would be worth a bit more. But Gary Speed, RIP. Anyone not for sale? Alan Shearer's not for sale. 32 years old. Not for sale, Alan Shearer. Okay, so let's keep going. Portsmouth. Matthew Taylor, Yakubu. So some names here. I suppose to see how these guys got relegated though, because they've got some big money, well, biggish money. Consider it. I think it's back. This is now valuations now. Teddy Sheringham's down there, just seen at the bottom. 37 years old. Teddy Sheringham. 1.3 million. That's a snap up. No one they don't want to sell. There's no names really coming out on me here. So we'll skip. We'll go to the next team. Gary O'Neill. Not sure. Okay. Gareth Bale out of Southampton. 91 million maximum offer. And look, 14. He's on a youth contract. He will be snapped up. He will definitely be snapped up. There's no way. And Theo Walkout. Which probably what happened in real life. All got snapped up. Adam Lallana. Can't say his name. Adam Lallana. Can't say his name properly. Roy Delap. So these players are literally like. They wonder what this foundation here of this club. If they just stayed, Southampton could have done bits. No one I don't want to sell. There's a few actually. Chris Marsden, Anthony I can't say these names. Graham Lasso, 34. A lot of old players. Again, another keeper. Not wanting to sell. Understandable, I suppose, but it's there. We move. Okay, we'll go on to the next one. Who we got next? Tottenham. Okay, this is my team, Tottenham. I'm wearing Juventus, but okay, I'm a Tottenham fan, unfortunately. Slew me in the comments. Robbie Keane, Canute, Carr. Got Simon Davis, Ledley King, Anthony Gardner, Bobby Zamora, Ricketts. Big price for Robbie King. Big price for Robbie King. 109 mil max. There's a bit of a theme with 109 mil. We don't want to sell Christian. I can't say his name. Zieg. Don't want to sell him. Mark Wright. Not the same Mark Wright, surely in Love Island. Not Love Island. No, I can't say Mark Wright. Jamie O'Hara. I was saying Jamie O'Hara there as well. Jamie Redknapp. Dean Richards. Gus Poyet. 35 year old Gus Poyet. Big players. And then finally we've got Wolves. We've got Lescott. Lee Naylor. Who else? Kenny Miller. Again, no one really screaming out at me that they're worth a lot of money. That's what you can see. They're not. Anyone that don't want to sell? No. Okay. Well, so that was all the Prem anyway, at least. Let's go back to Arsenal there. So let's go back to the Prem. Okay, so let's have a look at the Spanish division. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm just going to have a little mosey around. Let's look in Spain. So I don't know if they're called the Spanish division or what they're called here, because obviously, yeah, they're called the Premier Division. They're not called the Santander La Liga. So we'll look at big names. We'll look at these big clubs. Let's find these big players. Torres, he's at Atletico. Big money for Torres. So interesting to see here anyone they don't want to sell as well. Diego Simon. Okay, who else we got? Let's have a look. Barca. This would be a good one. Okay, so if we go to the top. We've got Puyol, Ronaldinho, Messi. Messi's up there. He's 16 years old, already on a full-time contract. By the looks of it, he won't be snapped up by anyone. Overmars. But big money. Big money. Danny, Jordi Alba, Pedro, Busquets. This is a team for the future. This is a team. Xavi, PK. Anyone that don't want to sell? So there's 2 players here. Okay, they're probably not sure what them 2 are about. We'll carry on. Yeah, these names, big names. Big names from them. Biscuits on a youth contract, that'll be snapped up. He will be snapped up from someone. So is Pedro and Jordi Alba. Danny's listed. He's 5 million. That's not a bad buy, you know, for some of these Prem teams. Dos Santos. Yeah, big names. Big names. Alright, let's have a look. Who else we got? Let's see. Let's see Madrid. Where's Madrid at? Okay, we got Casillas in goal. Money in goal. We got Raul. Beckham's now over here, 28 years old. Ronaldo, Roberto Carlos, Figo, Mata. Money. Not for sale. Zinedine Zidane, 31 years old. Not for sale. It's just gonna be a good season to watch. Roberto Soldado, he's over here. It's probably about right for him, to be honest. Don't know how anyone paid more for him, but yeah, let's have a look. Let's go. We'll have a look at France at the French league. I don't think PSG will be doing anything here at the moment, but then we'll have to keep an eye on this. See what happens here. Let's go to the French league. League 1. Who we got? No one. I don't know the French team particularly. Got some Le Mans team there. Let's have a look at PSG. I don't think they're worth money. Nice new kit. I like the kit. That kit's a nice kit. Let's have a look at their players. Who have they got? One player there worth a lot. Pauletta. Other than that, they've not got a massive following. Not a massive Bernard Mendy. But 11 million is quite cheap for him. 21 years old. Let's have a look down the bottom. No one they don't want to sell. There's no one really else I can really think of from this division. Leon? Have a look at Leon. They got anyone decent? Elba. Michael Essien down here. Anyone don't want to sell? No. Okay, so let's have a look at the Italian league. Okay, so Italy. Who we got? We've got Inter Milan. Let's go Inter Milan. Who have they got for Inter? Let's go to top. Okay, so Inter. So we've got big money here with Vieri. Big stats. Look at them stats there. Amazing stats for him. Who else we got? Let's go down. Anyone that don't want to sell? Toldo. Francesco Toldo. Don't want to sell him. Okay, what about their rivals? Let's go to the big rivals. We'll look at Juventus first. What have you got? Okay, Del Piero, Buffon, Zabaleta. A lot of money here. Not for sale. 2 players on there. Fernham? I don't know. I've never seen him. I'm not a big fan of the. I say I'm not a big fan. I'm wearing the shirt, but you know, I don't follow it particularly. The foreign leagues. I barely follow the English league. Let's be honest. Okay, there's Shevchenko's over here. Nesta, Kaká, Pirlo, Seedorf, Rui Costa. This is a team and a half. Rivaldo, Dida. This is a money team. And we've got Paolo Maldini as well as down here. A lot of players. Okay. So, now, what we're going to do now, we're going to just basically fast forward through the season. So, come back to me and we'll come back just at the end of the season and we'll see where we are. Okay, so we're back now. We are in the year 2022. So we've gone through one season. End of May, season just finished. As you can see here, Arsenal have done the treble. Arsenal won the Premier Division. What else did they win? Did it say here? Community Shield and FA Cup. There we go. So good season for them. Thierry Henry, their key player. Understandably. Let's be honest. Understandably. Let's have a look. Any other big that went down? Let's look at transfers. Let's go to Premiership. Let's go to Prem. Let's go to transfers. Go for cash ones. Let's change that up. The biggest cash ones we've got. Let's go to the top of the list. So Tottenham bought in. Steve Pinner. We have DeMarcus Beasley, bought him from Chicago to United. Gonzalez to United as well. Robinho to Liverpool. Michael Dawson went to Bolton. Okay, Michael Dawson. Adriano went to Fulham. Any other big names we've missed? Because a lot of these players are not worth that much, particularly. So it's a good, just an eye out, really. Nothing major I can see. Couple of youngsters here. Actually, we've got from Arsenal a couple of not so much big money spending, but they don't need to improve that much. Let's be honest. Their team's, by the hands of it, or the looks of it, looks very strong. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the Prem. Let's have a look at the Prem properly in more detail. Okay, so 38 games played, all done now. 35 goal difference for Arsenal, only by 1 point. Very close from Chelsea and United. Unexpected. No, it's expected. The teams these three have, insane. Liverpool did very well. Everton did extremely well there actually as well. City up into 6th. Tottenham in 11th place. Relegation, Charlton, Leicester and Wolves. Most goals in the season was Henry. Van Nistelrooy in 2nd with 27. And we have Vassell with 25. So Villa did very well there. Not bad from Villa. Average rating, best player of the season so far was probably Damien Duff. Look at that, Harry Kewell up for Liverpool. And then we've got Gravison there. Gravison, if I'm saying that wrong. Most assists, Kewell. We have Bosvelt and we have Veron. A lot of injuries here for Birmingham City and Everton. No injuries there for here. So this was obviously in the season now. Let's have a look. What can we see? FA Cup. Who won the FA Cup? FA Cup. Hold Arsenal. Okay, Arsenal won. Oh yeah, we didn't really do that. Arsenal won the FA Cup on penalties to Newcastle. So Newcastle got all the way to the final. Big shout from them for Newcastle. What about the Carabao, which is the League Cup? Is it called the League Cup now? What would it be known as? It's very difficult to find the clubs you want. League Cup is there. There we go. Newcastle won against Arsenal. Arsenal could have won the quad. They could have won the quad and then beaten by Newcastle again on penalties. So penalties decide between these two clubs. Big shocks there. Actually, got to say it's a big shock there. So yeah, Arsenal unfortunately couldn't do the quad, but that's good. Very good season from them. Who bought in anyone? Let's have a look. Let's go to transfers. I know we saw a few. So total, they got rid of 37 million in. Sorry. So again, these youngsters they brought in. They didn't spend a lot, but bought a few in. They sold 1.2, so they, again, not really get rid of some players there. Let's have a look at their squad. Let's have a look at their stats as well. All players. Okay, let's see their. Let's see the selection info. So top goal scorer Thierry Henry. Bergkamp in 2nd, or 3rd, technically 3rd. I don't know about 2nd really, because I think that's probably done that at the club he was on loan to. We have Wilford. Is that right? Wilted they brought in. He's he's a transfer arranged though. He's getting sold. Where's he going to? Roma. Okay, fair enough. Going to Roma. 8.6 million. We've got Vieira. Oh, hang on a second. Go back to this. Vieira scored 8. This player here they brought in scored 10 goals. Okay, decent player they brought in then. Little attacking midfield. I thought their midfield was fairly strong anyway, but obviously room for improvement. A lot of players had loaned out. Michael Bentley, for example. Robert Song still there. Okay, so not a bad season for them. Let's go down to obviously it's in alphabetical order. Let's go back down to 2nd. Let's have a look at Chelsea. So transfers. They brought in Crespo, Veron, Mutu, Damien Duff, but a lot of these probably set in stone maybe from the season. 400k, not really sold much, but done bits. Done well. Come 2nd place. Crespo, let's have a look what he scored. 25 goals. Mutu 24 goals. Colton Cole went on loan. Lampard scored 13. Damien Duff scored 9. So doing very well very, very well from Chelsea. Let's have a look at the very close contender, or not on goal difference, but on points at least. United. Let's have a look what they did. Transfers. Did they bring anyone in? Obviously, we knew about that, Ronaldo. So yeah, Beasley. We saw it at the start of the season anyway. They got someone from Santos here. Okay, so not too bad. Sold 34 mils. They sold a big number of players here. Oh yeah, Beckham we knew about obviously, and Varane to Chelsea. That was just at the start of the season. So that was done by the game, and then loaned out a lot of players as well. Players went to Antwerp. So yeah, not too bad from them. Obviously, it'll be interesting to see the next season anyway, because I want to see what they do on their own rather than what's kind of programmed into them. Let's have a look at their squads. What did their players do? I'm sorry about Betty scores got some goals. 36 goals from Van Nistelrooy, 26 goals from Solskjaer. He's got a thing on him here. He's settled. Okay. He's settled at the club, which is good. He does manage them eventually. Spoiler alert. Scholesy scored 11. Ronaldo, 10. 10 from Ronaldo. Okay. Might not be the year Ronaldo blossoms then. 19 years old. Didn't do bits. Didn't do that. He's done alright, I suppose, but considering... Says Ryan Giggs. Let's have a look what he got. 4 goals for Giggsy. They loaned out a lot of players, as you see here. A lot of players went out on loan. Don't really want to see the loan players. I just want to see their actual on loan. Let's take out the on loan lot. There we go. That's better. We've got a more realistic look now. Okay, let's have a look. What else we got? Let's have a look. We'll have a look at the 4th place, Liverpool. They did fairly well as well, Liverpool. Let's change the selections, get rid of the loaned ones. Okay, Danny Murphy, 28 goals in a season. Danny Murphy, of all players. Michael Owen's 23. He's outscored Michael Owen. Okay, Harry Kewell, 22. Heskey's got 10. They're saying something when you're scoring the same amount of goals as Heskey if you're Ronaldo. That's not a good look. Robinho come in this season, he scored 7. Gerrard's got 7 as well. So, yeah, a bit of a, I'd say a bit of a shock, but yeah, a bit. Danny Murphy is a big shock. Huge shock. Okay, let's have a look. Who else can we go to? Everton. What do they do? David Weir. Still got him. Rooney. He's up there. But the nice I thought was stayed on. You'll keep changing every 5 minutes. Rooney scoring 10 goals. They didn't score many goals really. 10 goals from Rooney. Joseph Yobo, 1 goal. How do they get that high up? Do they sell players? So they loaned in Francis Jeffers from Arsenal, James McFadden from Motherwell. They bought him for 1.3. Part exchanging him with Damon Johnson. That's again probably preset. They sold Gary Naismith for $1 million. Again probably just after the season. Maybe that was preset. Kevin Campbell's gone. Okay, so bit of an up and down for them. They've done well considering their team. Like, considering that's their starting team. Thomas Rosicky. So that's a good shout from Thomas Rosicky from them. But I don't think he did much. Looking at the goals and stuff. 10 goals, 23 assists. 23 games in 10 goals. So he's done well for them. Done well. He's tired from travelling. I'm not surprised. Carrying the team probably as well. Okay, let's go back to Prem. Who else? Let's look. Okay, I'm sorry. I need to look at my team. What happened to Tottenham? Love that kit. Love the kits. Love these 2 kits. Okay. Let's have a look at transfers. What do they do? As we know about Canute, they brought in Canute. Bobby Zamora also brought in. Anything after? Not Ajax. They brought in Stephen Penair. Again, I can't remember if that. I know he played. I'm pretty sure he played for us. I think there might be another preset. So again, next season will be interesting. Sold. Gus Poyet went to PSG. Again, probably a preset again. Matthew Everton went to West Ham for a mil. Because these are low prices, considering what the year we're in now. These are low prices for these players. Considering he was worth, yeah, but I say a bit more than what he was sold for. Let's go back. Oh, excuse me. Let's go back. Yeah, so regular. Let's have a look at the Championship. We didn't see them at the start of the season. So, well, First Division. Sorry, First Division. So who's coming up? Oh, we got we got the final between West Ham and Norwich for the playoffs. So West Ham could be coming back. Let's have a look at the season anyway. We might fast forward a little bit. I just want to see how they got on. So West Brom went up champions. We got Wigan in second. Then West Ham, Norwich, Sheffield, and Millwall missing out on the playoffs. Well, they've got in the playoffs, but obviously missed out in the against Norwich or West Ham. Let's go back. Who did they face? Let's have a look at the playoffs. Semi-final. So it was West Ham Millwall. That would have been a game and a half. And Norwich Sheffield. Very good match there though. Ended 4-3 aggregate. Very good match. They must have only won 2-1 in that first game. Look at that. Quick maths. See. So yeah, that's quite amazing actually. For FA Cup we knew that Arsenal won. League Cup I think we saw. Let's have a look. I think we did see the League Cup. Just put it right in League Cup. It's quite hard. So you've got to keep this mouse in the comfort zone. League Cup. Newcastle. So yeah, Arsenal. Yeah, we knew about that. Well, so yeah, League Cup. So we got Arsenal and in the final they could have won the quadruple. They didn't. Newcastle stopped them on penalties. Let's have FA Cup. And we've got Champions League to look at as well. FA Cup, Arsenal again against Newcastle and won on penalties this time. So learnt their lesson from last time. What about the Champions League? Who won that? What's it called? Is it called Champions League? European Super Cup. European Championship. Let's put in Champions League. They actually can't. Europa Champions League. Here we go. The Bayern Munich one. I was wondering we didn't check with the German side actually. We didn't look at German sides. The final though is between Juventus and Valencia. Interesting. Unrated bits for Arsenal there. 4-man the matches. But yeah, when's this final being played then? Let's have a look. Fixtures. Played 28th of May, so I might go a bit forward a little bit to see who won that, but we can see that next season anyway. Let's have a look at the Spanish. Spain. Okay, so Valencia won the league here. Valencia won the league, another team we didn't really look at. Who was their best player? Let's go to the stats here. So we've got Carew. So again, not exactly like household names, I suppose, for that now, but yeah, they've done very well. What was how close was that league? Well, they dominated it. Dominated it over Real Madrid and Barca. Real Sociedad coming 4th. Seville coming 7th. Big transfers. Are there any big money transfers that we might have missed? Go to the biggest one, I suppose. Ricketson, Diego went to Barcelona signings. Colin went to Valencia. It's difficult to know if these are presets again. But yeah, quite impressive. Right, now let's go to German League. Let's have a look at German League. We didn't see them before. So they've got their playoffs anyway. So we'll go to the league. League table. Okay, so Bayern Munich won the league as always, but Leverkusen comes second, Dortmund come third. Transfers, anything notable? Boy player from Southampton here, 13 mil. Player from Dynamo Kiev. So no big names. Adriano went to Werner Bremen. Who else? Okay, let's have a look at the. It's in the French. Let's go to France. So France. Let's have a look. So Marseille win the title. It's very close. Lyon comes second. PSG come fourth. Again, I don't know the team is enough to actually go, oh, that's amazing. But yeah, we'll have a look at the see. Say Caesar went to Marseille. Song went to Arsenal. They're the most money. Not much money being spent, as you can see. So what one haven't we seen yet? We've seen Spain. We've not seen Italy. Let's go to Italy. Was the World Cup this year? Or is it going to be this year? I think according to this game. I wonder if the World Cup will be actually interesting to see who wins the World Cup in back here. So Juve win the title quite dominantly as well by the looks of it. Milan comes second, Inter come third, Lazio come fourth, Roma fifth. Torino, then again, not too surprised. Nothing really shocking over here. Spain's apparently the best division in the world at the moment, as you can see. So that'll be interesting to see what happens there. Transfers, anything notable? Seric went to Liverpool for 20 mil. Fabricio went to Inter. Again, I think these are a lot of preset ones. Be a new saying now, preset. Okay, so let's have a look. World Cup, it should be this year. This game, how has he worked the World Cup into this? So let's go to history or past winners. So 2018 was France starting to win it. So that's how he's programmed it. So next World Cup will be this year. This is World Cup year, so it'll be interesting to see the end of the season who won the World Cup. So there you go. That ends our first season. Arsenal doing the treble there, nearly won a quadruple, but stopped by Newcastle on penalties. We're going to focus mostly on the Premier League side. I think that's the most interesting to see. I'm just going to look. I'm going to compare the two in real life and in the game. Now I did work out while we were doing the load for the season. I said it in the game. This was the 02-03 season. It actually isn't. It's the 03-04. So this season is the year that Arsenal did win the Invincibles and went unbeaten. So it's not surprising that you see them here top, to be honest. It is not surprising. And when you compare it to what they actually did, it's not dissimilar. So Arsenal, 90 points. They got more in real life than they did in the game. Chelsea second, Man United third, Liverpool, literally the top four, exactly the same. So the points, that's the only thing that's different really, but exactly the same. And the only thing obviously that's different here is the 0 here and there's a 6 here. So it didn't do the unbeaten. So it's currently in the world now, Preston is still the unbeaten team. Newcastle finished in 5th, they finished 7th. We got Villa in 6th, where they did 8th. Charlton in 7th, and they got relegated here. So big difference there between those two teams. We've got Bolton in 8th, and they finished 13th. Who else we got? Birmingham. Well, Fulham. So yeah, Fulham. Birmingham, 14th and 10th, mid-table. Middlesbrough, they got through the UEFA Cup, as you can see there. They finished 11th, and they actually finished. They did okay, didn't they? No, 16th. Okay, 16th there. Southampton 12th. They did 9th, so better. Portsmouth, they finished 10th there, 13th there. Tottenham, I say a big improvement. I want to big them up. It's poor. It's a poor year. 11th there and 14th here. Blackburn Rovers. So they managed to do exactly what they said they did last year. Exactly the same. City's a big difference as well, actually. City, 16th in the real life. And 6th here, and also Everton. Everton just scraped, well I say just scraped, but they avoided relegation, and yet they managed to finish 5th. So a big change there. Leicester City, relegation, that's the same. Leeds got relegated in real life here, and they managed to stay up. I'm not sure if this was the year that Leeds got all them points deducted from them. Possibly. Very possibly this is the same year. Wolves, there we go, to the bottom. So again, so they basically got the top right-ish. Other than at Charlton doing much better in real life they did in the game. But yeah, so it's quite interesting to see. So we'll focus on the Prem most of the time anyway. So that's your new title holders. Records, anything changed? Don't believe anything has changed really. So we're looking for 01-02 season. There's one here. Lowest attendance reached there. It doesn't say who, but it just says it's reached from a star. The highest average attendance was Man United. We have the highest scoring game 6-1. Most wins in a row 7. Everton got 7 wins in a row. Brilliant way to finish their year off. Did very well. Most matches about losing 22. But yeah, nothing massive to really focus on. But yeah, it's good to see. Very good to see. But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up there anyway. So we'll go back here. So yeah, thank you everyone who watched. If you did like what you saw, you want to see more of this and basically see us carry on through each season, hit the likes button down the bottom, hit subscribe. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I've been DXD Hobo. Goodbye.